Yes, welcome back. This is Street Vlogging. Um, Owing to what we've been saying in this channel about poor marketing of our only airport in Anambra State, Chinua Achebe International Airport, Umueri. I do believe that you have watched what happened today in Umueri, where a single man landed in that airport. His name is called Evangelist Ebuka Obi. The popular charismatic preacher based in Lagos, and he landed there, and you can see how they created a scene in that airport, and it was a live marketing of that area. And it happened that Peter Obi was also in the plane with him, because he wanted to go and see what the commissioning of his mega hospital for psychiatric patients and the elderly home that he is building at Aguleri. He built in Aguleri. So the governor of Anambra State is also going there also. But look at, one single man was able to showcase that airport. So if the governor of Anambra State, with all the resources, with all the people looking at him, can actually market this airport and invest more in this airport, what we will have is that by now a lot of airlines will be fighting one another in order to use that airport. And if he would have invested heavily on that airport, he will pay back definitely. And that's what we're talking, and that's what people have been talking about. That's why a lot of people were criticizing the governor when he was talking about his plan to it wasn't a rumor anyway that the governor said it before, that Anambra will eventually have 3 Airbus. So if he would have been doing that, I don't think anybody would have criticized him. But after those things, suddenly announced about the VIP session that is furnishing. I know that he's doing a VIP session, but is that important in that airport? That's one thing you need to ask. Having promised that he was going to, within for the past 3 years, that he's going to set up a cargo session, that a lot of investors have been called upon to start up or he's negotiating with them. What happened to them? What happened to the promise by APs to build aviation college in that airport? Was he pursued? As an economic professor, he would have pursued APs to do that, or other investors. United Nigeria can also, and others. How about trying to stop what happened last year during the Anambra Economic Summit, whereas some of the people cannot land in Anambra because the APs and United were not supplying planes on certain day of that event. So has he planned to get other airlines to start using that airport and make the airport 24-hour airport? How about the night landing installation that he awarded, that he said it will take a month to be installed? Up till now, nothing has happened on that front. No news about that. And the governor is not going there granting interview, because he said he's the chief marketer of that airport. Time has come that Governor Soludo should put a thinking cap and walk the talk about that airport. This is the airport that should be the busiest airport in south of Nigeria, considering the men and women of timber and caliber that are from Anambra State. So anything short of that is a failure on part of government. And the government talking about a final destination, our homeland being a final destination. The airport will be number one thing to be on his mind if he's talking about that, because you cannot have your state as a tourist attraction area without a proper working airport. So that's why he need to invest in that airport. I don't know who is advising him. I don't know who are his advisors. Some people said, oh, he doesn't take advice. Even if you advise him, he would have gotten a clue from what Enugu is trying to do. Enugu is trying to get the airport busy by building a cargo session. Not only that, investing in airline business. So if the other airlines are not going to come in there, there's nothing that stopped Anambra State from also investing in airline business. There's nothing that stopped it. Maybe in the future they will now sell it off or privatize it. But it's to make the airport functioning night and day. How about those roads that are supposed to connect that airport? The one from Nsugbe to that airport, and the other one from Otuocha to connect that airport. What is the solution? Are they trying to do that? There's another one from Nkwele. So opening up that airport area will actually bring in a lot of investment. How about getting logistic companies to actually do something on that airport? So it's very important, and we've been talking about getting the license for regional operation. Even if it's in African countries, it will attract more airlines and more traffic to that airport. How about hosting a lot of events that will get the airport going, and also increasing security in the state and allowing that airport? Once the people see that security and a lot of things are infrastructure are in place, this will actually help so much. That's what we are talking about here. If you want to, if you love our homeland and you want to help us, how you can help us is to make sure you tag Governor Soludo to this. The more we put pressure on his government about this, the more he will understand the seriousness we attach to homeland development, airport inclusive. So I am so Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. I thank you for always watching our videos. Thank you for always sharing. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do so as soon as possible. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one, and God bless you. Bye.